St. Lucia is taking center stage in the regional push for sustainable construction. The island hosted the Caricom Regional Energy Efficiency Building Code meeting, bringing together top engineers, energy experts, and policymakers from across the Caricom region. At the two-day workshop, which began on Tuesday, September 16th, stakeholders met to review the Regional Energy Efficiency Building Code and minimum energy performance standards for buildings across the Caribbean, designed to cut energy use and promote greener, more resilient development. Delivering the feature address, Honorable Stephenson King, Minister for Infrastructure, Ports, Transport, Physical Development and Urban Renewal, underscored the critical role of stakeholder participation in this process.
The work ahead of us is ambitious but necessary. Buildings, whether residential, commercial or public, are among the highest consumers of energy in our economies in the region. In many of our countries, including St. Lucia, they account for up to 40% of total energy consumption. This has implications for economic sustainability, energy security, and most critically, climate resilience.
The minister added that outcomes from these consultations are expected to drive stronger, more resilient development.
We are not just revising documents. We are setting the foundation for a new standard of building practice in our region, one that is energy conscious, climate resilient, and future ready. The outcome should be a practical implementation option for the project.
Andre Charles, Head of Standards at the St. Lucia Bureau of Standards, emphasized his organization's role in ensuring regional building codes uphold top energy efficiency standards and align with international best practices for sustainable construction.
We go through the standards development process through consultations with our regional project team, and we have some consultants from Deloitte India who are part of that development process. And we see that we must have that harmonization on that technical level. So this, by the time this standard has been published, it is a strong regional standard without leaving out any countries, without leaving out any member states. So quite important in terms of the role of leadership.
Jason Andel, CEO, Project Manager at the Caribbean Center for Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency, spoke on how his team is supporting the rollout and enforcement of a regional energy standard.
Our role coordinates regionally, engaging stakeholders and provide technical and strategic support so countries can move from code language to real-world result, efficient buildings, lower operating costs, and greater climate resilience consistent with Caricom's development priorities and our strategic goals.
For Choice News Now, I am Dara Lionel.